New at 10, hurricane season begins in less than 2 hours, and while it's important to take care of yourself and your family in case a storm hits, you can't forget about those four-legged family members. CBS 4's Stephen Seeley is in the studio. And Stephen, what are some things people can do ahead of the storm to make sure their pets are taken care of?
Well, after speaking with some animal owners, the #1 rule is to make sure your pets are with you at all times. But even before a storm hits, it's important to take steps to prepare you and your animals.
It's easy to panic before severe weather, but fortune favors the prepared mind. Making sure your family is ready can be simple, but your pets need extra care. Beverly Tyser-Loftus is a dog owner who says her dog Pugsy has to be closely watched.
You know, it's making sure she has a lot of water. Pugs tend to get overheated.
Living in the valley, Loftus has seen her share of hurricane seasons.
We make plans to, go to my family up north, of course, bring the dogs.
But before making the trip or deciding to stay put, Loftus has a plan to make sure her pets are taken care of.
So making sure the dogs have whatever medication they need, food, water, supplies, anything that you would use for yourself, you'd want to make sure you have that for your dog as well.
Microchipping pets is something that Loftus prioritizes when it comes to being prepared. It's also something animal shelters and clinics highly recommend, along with keeping updated medical information.
So what the microchip does is it allows the official to scan the back of the dog, pick up a number, and that way they're able to contact you with all your information that's registered to the chip.
Many veterinarians say, if you can, put a GPS tracking device on your pets so you can know where they are if they're lost in a storm. Some other tips to make sure your pets are prepared include locating a veterinarian in the area where you may be seeking temporary shelter, calling your local emergency management office, animal shelter, or animal control office to get advice and information. In most boarding kennels, veterinarians and animal shelters will need your pet's medical records to make sure all vaccinations are current.
Another vet I spoke to over the phone told me that it's good to play low-level thunderstorm sounds just so pets can get used to it. She says it can ease their anxiety when a storm does come. In the studio with complete Valley coverage, Stephen Seeley, CBS 4 Valley Tonight.